节，我们要吃饺子、八宝饭、汤圆和鱼，我们要放鞭炮。谢谢。
Immersion education is an opportunity for your child to become bilingual, to be challenged academically, and to be able to navigate the world with much more facility. Immersion education is a model in which students learn subject matter, science, math, social studies, language arts, using a second or third language as the vehicle for instruction. These children become orally fluent with native language proficiency and without accents whatsoever, usually within a 2 to 3 year period. But this isn't the greatest benefit. The greatest benefit to these children is the impact that an immersion program that is structured like ours has on the brain. These children think differently. These children become much higher order thinkers. They critically think, they're divergent thinkers. They can solve problems in 10 different ways, while a monolingual child will only be able to solve it 1 or 2 ways. This is the greatest benefit that we see in immersion schools.
这是我的过程，因为8加 x 减8等于26减8，这两个都要减8，因为如果你要知道 x 是什么，你要拿26减8。
The research is quite clear. Students who are educated in an immersion setting for 3 to 4 years will outperform their monolingual peers on all standardized tests in reading, language arts, and mathematics. Over 4 decades of that data exists.
Yo tengo un sueño, que todos pueden tener acceso a salud, porque muchas personas son pobres y no pueden ir al doctor cuando están enfermos o heridos y nadie los puede cuidar o hacerles sentir mejor. La manera de cambiar esto es ser un doctor voluntario. Es posible cambiar el mundo y es posible tener un mundo mejor.
There are few things that make HudsonWay Immersion School truly unique. First is that we start children learning in an immersion environment at a very young age. We start at age 2 in New York and 2.5 in New Jersey. The reason we start so young is because it's the perfect and most natural time for children to learn language, and research supports that this maximizes the benefit of an immersion education. Secondly, we're very proud of our educational leadership. They have deep experience in immersion education, both Spanish and Mandarin, and have worked with preschool through middle school students. They coach, mentor, and guide our teachers so that we can deliver the best immersion education experience for our students. Finally, our small class size enables our teachers to truly differentiate and deliver an education that maximizes each student's potential.
I love to see her reading, I love to see her writing, I love to see her excited. She wasn't timid at all about jumping into something she's never done, which is sitting in a class where the teacher only speaks Spanish. She actually loves it.
Last week they were learning about kinetic energy and potential energy, and they actually made a marble run out of cardboard. And it grew when they brought it home, and now I've got a 9-foot-long marble run in my living room. But they were learning in Spanish about these scientific principles, but they were doing something fun at the same time. So they come home from school excited about the projects that they're working on, and they're learning at the same time.
For kids who don't come from families where any of the target language is spoken, and that certainly applied to our kids, we don't speak Mandarin at home, to hear the teachers telling us these stories about how suddenly the child somewhere in those preschool years, after a year or two, just starts blurting out complete sentences in Chinese, you just think, oh my gosh, is that my kid? That's pretty amazing.
You know, the expectations that we had were that he'd learn a little bit of Mandarin and that would be a start for him to build on for later learning in high school and perhaps college. But it's really exceeded our expectations because he's become fluent in Mandarin. We actually took a trip to China, and he was able to speak with local people in a very natural way, and clearly they were amazed that a normal American child could speak Mandarin so well, so young.
I'm so proud of the community of our leaders, our teachers, our parents that have all come together to help us build this wonderful school. I'm so proud of our students that are developing bilingual abilities that will enable them to someday navigate the world.
Yeah!